Welcome to Royal Coin Value Coin Lovers. What if I told you that a coin struck in 1976 to celebrate America's 200th birthday hides errors, surprises, and even jaw-dropping auction results, all hidden inside what most people mistake for just an ordinary Eisenhower dollar? Stay with me, because the 1776 to 1976 D bicentennial dollar has stories that will shock you. The year 1976 marked America's bicentennial, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Across the nation, parades, fireworks, and celebrations filled the air, and the U.S. Mint wanted to join the festivities. Their answer was to create special commemorative coinage, including quarters, half dollars, and $1 pieces. The 1776 to 1976 D Eisenhower dollar became one of the most iconic symbols of that historic moment. Unlike ordinary issues, this coin carries a dual date, 1776 to 1976. Instead of 1 year, it proudly marks 2 centuries of freedom. Collectors instantly recognize it not just as currency, but as a piece of national pride. Millions of Americans save these coins, tucking them into drawers and albums, believing they would one day become a treasure. The obverse design features President Dwight D. Eisenhower, honoring the nation's 34th president and commander of Allied forces in World War II. Frank Gasparo, the Mint's chief engraver, crafted this bold portrait. To the casual eye, it seems like a regular Eisenhower dollar, but the special date gives away its bicentennial heritage. The reverse, however, is where the story takes a dramatic turn. Instead of the usual eagle landing on the moon, bicentennial issues feature a majestic Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This design, created by artist Dennis R. Williams, was selected through a national competition. Imagine being only 22 years old and having your art immortalized on millions of U.S. coins. That story alone adds cultural weight to this dollar. Composition tells another fascinating story. The standard circulation strikes were made of copper-nickel clad, a sandwich of copper core with nickel layers. But the Mint also produced limited special versions in a 40% silver-clad composition, sold in collector sets. These silver issues glowed with brilliance and instantly became prized as souvenirs of the bicentennial celebrations. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, struck tens of millions of these coins. While that might suggest they're common, the real challenge lies in finding pristine, uncirculated examples or rare varieties. After all, most of these dollars were heavily used in casinos and daily transactions, leaving the majority scratched and worn. Now, here's where things get thrilling. Error coins. Some 1776 to 1976 D dollars display doubled dies, with a date or lettering appearing doubled under magnification. Others show off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or unusual die cracks. While most people dismiss them as ordinary pocket change, collectors later realized these mistakes could multiply a coin's value many times over. Auction houses have revealed the true power of this bicentennial dollar. Ordinary worn examples may not surprise, but when a perfectly preserved, brilliantly lustrous 1776 to 1976 D dollar crosses the block, especially with a rare error or in silver, prices can soar into the thousands. One such piece shocked the collecting community when its hammer price leapt far beyond expectations, reminding everyone that even modern coins can pack a punch. Rarity within this series isn't about overall survival, since millions exist. Instead, it comes down to condition and type. Brilliant uncirculated pieces, with dazzling red and blue toning from storage and mint sets, carry a premium. The silver issues, produced in smaller numbers, stand apart as treasures. And of course, error coins are the true outliers, creating instant rarity where chance meets history. Culturally, these coins are more than metal. They were designed to sit in the hands of ordinary Americans as they celebrated 2 centuries of freedom. Families hoarded them, children traded them, and casinos in Las Vegas stacked them high. The 1776 to 1976 D dollar became a physical link between daily life and the national story of independence. Economically, the Eisenhower dollar had its own challenges. Many Americans disliked carrying such a heavy coin, preferring the lighter paper dollar. But during the bicentennial, people were more willing to accept it not just as money but as a memento. That dual role, currency and collectible, is what makes this issue so fascinating to study today. The design competition itself tells a tale of national pride. More than 900 entries were submitted, with Americans across the country hoping to leave their mark on history. The chosen design of the Liberty Bell and Moon became instantly iconic, symbolizing the nation's birth in 1776 and its space-age achievements 2 centuries later. Collector demand remains strong. Beginners are drawn to the coin because it's both affordable and historic, while advanced collectors chase the rarest, highest-grade examples. And every so often, a discovery reignites passion, such as a new double-die variety or a spectacular ultra result that makes headlines. Stories circulate of people finding forgotten 1776 to 1976 D dollars in jars, shoe boxes, or old collections, only to learn that one piece was far more valuable than they ever imagined. These tales keep the dream alive that treasure might still be hiding in plain sight, waiting in everyday change or family keepsakes. Today, the 1776 to 1976 D bicentennial dollar stands as both a celebration and a mystery. Common enough to be overlooked, yet capable of shocking collectors with rarity, condition, or error. It embodies the spirit of America itself, ordinary on the surface, but extraordinary once you take a closer look. Thanks for watching, coin lovers. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments which coin you want us to cover next.